in close distance to kill him off, kill some of his tower off. I see that he's coming for me, and I do not want my scout to die. The scout is very valuable in high level games because he can constantly build towers, watchtowers, you know, and to know that where your opponent is coming from will make a huge difference. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna back off a little bit. Run away, run away. Yeah, I'm safe. But as I was saying, there's another reason why I built in my castle was because those units. I don't know what they're called, but they're like pikemen but stronger, and you can only build them from castles. So just kind of poke him. If he's gonna really charge and attack me, I could literally fend him off and kill him right now. So, um, you know, and my ultimate goal here, is I'm kind of just saving up, boxing myself in, and building up. What I want to do at this point is I really want to do a whole bunch of cavalry, the really expensive and strong cavalry, as you will see in a little bit, and just mass those guys, and then mass a whole bunch of siege weapons, and you know, take him out, take both of them out. So I'm just kind of stuffing myself in and so on. But my opponent, Desert Elias, he's a very good player. As you can see, he's very aggressive. He's pushing the enemy back. You know, if it's just one-on-one, I think he could take both of them. You know, he probably could take me out. You know, that's what I think. One of the reasons being he is at a higher level than I am. But you know, one of the things that you want to do if you want to build huge cavalry forces is food. You know, I always like to prep myself by farming a lot, by chopping a lot of wood. Have a lot of villagers on wood chopping first, because once your resources run out, you know, like the berry bush run out, you will have to build farms. So that's what I was preparing for. So now I'm ready, and I'm just building a whole bunch of farms. I didn't even count them. I just wanted to build until I felt it was enough. So which was a lot. And you'll see how many farm I have later. But you know, my ally is very good. You know. The reason that we won this game, I think a majority of the reason was because of him, especially in the beginning, because he is literally fending both purple and yellow off by himself in the middle. He pretty much built a base in the middle, and he just literally mass producing his units. You know, I help out here and there by use my consumables. And kind of just slow them down right there, and then sending more units into it. A lot of times, you know, if you guys are not like at level 40, if your opponent is not super good, they will get scared whenever you use consumables on them. It's just kind of like a surprise attack to them, you know. So, but you can see I'm continuously building farms, and then this is where I start building my main base, because main military base, so that I could attack back. But you know, I'm trying to do my best I could to help my ally, but I know that my goal here is to age up, because at age 4 I will have superior technology to really make a difference for him. So you know, I think I could have played better by helping him more, but you know, at this point, what I was thinking was just to build up and then push out. As you can see, you know, his first base is failing hard and fast, or his first defense, should I say? His first defense is failing fast and hard, and I'm just kind of, what should I do? You know, building some of those trader guys, a trader, like I don't know what you call them, but. I'm building some of those guys just to go back and forth and get some free gold right there. So, sending most of my villagers out. This is why I noticed I ran out of gold. So I sent a whole bunch of villagers out and tried to get some gold. As you can see, yellow and purple is pushing hard. They play very good teamwork. They're definitely not noobs. They're very good players, actually. Well, I consider them as very good players, actually. So they're just massing out. But I know that what they're massing right now is they're massing a whole bunch of cavalry, light cavalry, and then they're also massing a whole bunch of infantries. I think the best counter is just really strong, solid cavalries, the more expensive type of cavalries that you can find. So, but to fend them off right now, I'm just sending. Basically, I'm just trying to produce everything from my castle at the moment. I'm trying to produce those special kind of pikemen just to be able to hold them off, until my more stronger reinforcement arrives. But as you can see, yellow and purple, they're taking middle, and then my ally instantly he falls back. Instead of falling back to his own base, this is where I really like what he did. He set up second line of defense behind where his base fell. So set up a second line of defense so that he could hold them much longer. So he could hold them longer. This is where I decided to start building up. As you can see, I built my stable and staples, and also my siege workshop. Definitely need to build more units because here he comes. He has archers and also basically he's range unit. Range unit is very weak against solid cavalry. So yep, they're basically range units. So I'm aging up. I'm gonna be a heading technology so that I can definitely help him out. Just in a bit, I'm gonna pull more villagers and also help me build the military base that I'm establishing right now. But I was very surprised he was able to hold that line, because if we fell that line, if we fell that base right there, it was pretty practically the game is over. And the moment we're really losing, they're pushing hard. Purple and yellow, they're pushing hard. But we're barely holding them off. We're barely holding them off. They're just continuously pushing back and forth. I'm building more units. It's always good to be able to hotkey your units. That's one thing that I like to point out. So, as you can see, they came out with the siege units first. That thing right there, I don't know what it's called, but that thing that shoots a freaking wood piece right there is very freaking strong. If your opponent is using archers, that is how you want to counter them. Pretty much 2 hit, the entire row of archers dies. So I'm just use more consumables, try to hold them off. The units that I throw out, they're very durable because they're veteran. They're veteran units. This is where I'm gonna start building my units. I had just about enough of them, literally pooping on us. But this is when I noticed my gold was short. I'm like, oh crap, what do I do? So do not ever be afraid to take your workers off other lines of work and farm the type of things that you need to do. But I kind of wanted to build a castle here, I think. That's why I sent my villagers out. Yeah, this is actually gonna cost me. Never mix your villagers with your military units. As you can see a little bit of why, the reason why. Finally have my siege units. Those things are very, very powerful. Direct counter against archers. Direct counter against archers, I repeat. The whole reason I'm building cavalry is because they're very strong and they're very durable. If the others, if my enemy have the same siege units, their archer's gonna die first, pretty much. So my as you can see, Desert Alias is very good. He's pretty much holding them off 1 versus 2. This is I cannot ask for a better 2 versus 2 partner than him. I see that he's using siege units. I'm gonna sacrifice those 2 cavalry, and as you can see, my cavalry are very durable. There must be 6 to 7 archers shooting at me right now. But not only that I was able to survive, but those are 2 hero cavalry right there. Not only that I was able to destroy 4 of his siege units, but And one of my